Welcome everybody to SCA's Relentless 106. I'm your host as always, the one and only Court Marshall. Tonight I'm joined by Jack Appleseed.
How you doing, Court? I'm happy to be here.
And here's the rundown of tonight's attractions. We have, for the first time ever, the Relentless Championship being defended by Tyler Vance in an open challenge. Then we have Wilson Ray taking on newcomer Adam Kendrick. And we have Devin Black taking on the wrestling god, Jacob Jordan. And in our main event, we have King P taking on the Notorious Enforcer, Lee Anderson. And here comes the world champion, Jordan Gunner.
It amazes me how unbelievably stupid some of you people really are. It's almost impressive. For nearly a decade, I've poured everything I have into this company. My sweat, my blood, my time, and my life. And did I ever once ask you for your cheers? Fuck no. I never wanted your approval. I didn't found SCA for applause. I built this place because I believed professional wrestling deserved better. Every injury I have suffered and every scar I've earned and every drop of blood I have spilt has been an investment into this company. And sure, I've done things I'm not proud of, and I've done things I'll wear as a badge of honor till the day I die. But the biggest mistake I ever made was believing in Prince P. Oh, my bad. King P. Give me a damn break. I remember watching those tapes you kept sending, begging for a chance. You want to know the very first thing I noticed when I watched your tapes, Preston? It was always that King Kai was the better one. He always was, and he always will be. And you want to know why? Because Kai knew how to wear the crown while chasing championships. He carried both responsibilities without letting one consume the other. You haven't even figured out what it means to be king, and already you're chasing something else. Before you've even grown into that crown, you're trying to take mine. You're so desperate to feed your own ego that you've set yourself on a collision course with the one man who has never cracked under pressure, the true king of SCA, your SCA world champion, Jordan Gunner. And Preston, you're not a king. You were barely even a prince. You're just a man wearing a Party City crown that you've inherited, pretending to be something that you're not. Let's take a trip down memory lane, people. Every single time I handed you an opportunity, every single time I trusted you with the ball, you dropped it. You folded. You cracked because deep down, you never believed you belonged. The funny part is, I still see that same scared, insecure kid standing in front of me today. Doesn't matter what name you put on the marquee. Doesn't matter how many people bow when your music hits. You will always just be Preston to me.
Gunner, you can stand here rewriting history all you want, but I honestly don't care. You're right about one thing. You built SCA, and this company changed my life. But somewhere along the way, you stopped building it and started destroying it. Every single time, things don't go your way. Every time the locker room gets tired of your same old games. Every time these fans stop worshiping you, you threaten to take your ball and go home. You'd rather watch SCA burn than let somebody else carry it. That's not leadership, Gunner. That's insecurity. And if Scott Ryan were standing here today, he'd be disgusted by the man you've become.
You don't get to talk about Scott.
Oh, did I strike a nerve? Does it bother you knowing SCA wasn't just your dream? Scott built this place too. Does it bother you knowing the last time you and I stood across from each other, one-on-one at Pray for Peace, 6 years ago, I beat you?
And if I were you, I would be very careful about the next words that come out of your mouth, because otherwise your next course of action will be picking up your teeth off the floor. So tread lightly, because you're not standing across the same man you beat 6 years ago. You're standing across from a man with absolutely nothing left to lose. And I've already made peace with walking away from SCA if I have to. I have ABC. I always have a backup plan, and I have a future no matter what happens. But what about you, Preston? What about you? Strip away the crown and strip away SCA. What do you have left? You have no legacy, no identity, nothing. I've put together a Hall of Fame career while you spent yours carrying the bags of people who were the actual stars, the real ones. And here's the part that really eats at you. You will always be second to King Kai. You beat him for the crown, yet somehow everybody still remembers him before they remember you, his shadow. And truth be told, he should be the one standing across from me at Pray for Peace, not you. You're better suited opening the show rather than closing it.
Gunner, I've known you long enough to know exactly how your mind works. You see everything like it's one giant chess match. Every conversation, every rivalry, every move is part of some master plan. But this time, you've overlooked one thing. You don't control every piece on the board anymore. At Pray for Peace, your strategy won't save you. Because in this game, the Black King wins.
Oh yeah? Well, checkmate, bitch.
Notorious, so notorious.
People always ask me, Liam, What's the secret? The secret to success, the secret to confidence, the secret to becoming exceptional. The answer is simple. Be better. Some people wake up looking for excuses. I wake up looking for opportunities. The difference between us isn't luck. It's standards. You settle for enough. I refuse to settle for anything less than perfection. People think money changes people. No, money reveals who they already were. Weak people become weaker. Strong people become unstoppable. Every morning, I make one decision. Am I going to improve, or am I going to become everyone else? I've never chosen everyone else. Some of you are uncomfortable watching this. That's normal. Success makes average people nervous. Excellence exposes insecurity. Don't hate the mirror. Become worthy of what you're looking at. CA isn't just another stop on my journey. It's another investment. The greatest investment I've ever made. Because this roster doesn't need another wrestler. It needs a leader. Someone who can teach them how to win, in the ring and in life. You don't need motivation. You need Liam Hamilton.
What a way to kick off SCA Relentless 106 between Gunner and King P, who has a big main event match tonight against the Notorious Enforcer, Lee Anderson. But right now, we start off the SCA show with a Relentless Championship match with the new Relentless Champion, the inaugural champion, defending against a mystery opponent where we don't know the opponent, and neither does Tyler.
Wonder who it could be. It could be literally anyone.
It could be anybody signed to the SCA roster. The Relentless Championship is to be defended on every Relentless, no matter who's champion, but Tyler Vance taking the initiative, saying that anybody can get this opportunity. And this is only his 5th match ever, I believe, winning the championship in his 4th match against 5 other competitors, but tonight he only has to worry about one, but that one is unknown. Tyler Vance.
Find out who it is.
Tyler Vance is mentored and trained by OTW legend Jimmy Johnson, who you know is paying close attention to his young protege, Tyler Vance. This is Tyler Vance's first championship ever in professional wrestling, and he's done so in SCA in his 3rd or 4th ever match. Tyler Vance coming up on top amongst 5 other competitors, but who is going to be the competitor tonight? And it's Wyatt Smith, the Outlaw! He was in that match, came out unsuccessful. However, tonight he has an opportunity to redeem himself and possibly become the 2nd ever Relentless Champion. Wyatt Smith debuting at SCA's Heavy is the Crown against current Catchpoint champion Ethan Shatino. He made a huge impact, however he did not win that match, but he was able to defeat the 2nd ever SCA World Champion Liani Sanoa, an SCA Alumni Day 1 competitor, in an impressive match on the last Relentless. However, Wyatt Smith now has Tyler Vance one-on-one action, and it's tonight the Outlaw's night to redeem himself. Wyatt Smith claims to be the last outlaw in the world, especially in professional wrestling, and especially in SCA. He lives the nomad lifestyle, but he does declare SCA as his home, his former home being OTW, as mentioned before. Wyatt Smith staring daggers through the champion, Tyler Vance. He looks very ready to become the new Relentless Champion. But he looks ready to defend it, and Tyler Vance, not taking his eyes off of Wyatt Smith. He knows, both of these men know how dangerous the other one is. That's the prize when it's all four here right now tonight. The Relentless Championship. Are we going to see a second ever champion crowned here tonight? And Tyler Vance going for a handshake. And a big slap by Wyatt. That was uncalled for. Very unsportsmanlike by Wyatt Smith, and both men are going at it. Big right hand by Tyler makes Wyatt stagger, but Wyatt won't go down. Counters the drop kick. Big Irish whip. And a spine buster by the Outlaw. Big elbow. And a headbutt by Tyler. Off the ropes and a kitchen sink by Tyler Vance. And now some elbows of his own. 2 and 3. Tyler Vance, this is not the time to take your eye off the ball when the one in the ring is Wyatt Smith, and Wyatt Smith capitalizes. Big European uppercut by the Outlaw. Going for the quick pin. 1. Only a 1 count. He did not hook the leg. Maybe he would have gotten a 2 count. Possibly a 3. Wyatt Smith throws Tyler Vance into the corner and a big right hand to the mouth of Tyler Vance. Humbling the young rookie champion. And Tyler Vance gets the feet up. And a big elbow. He just busted up Wyatt Smith. Big leg drop bulldog. And Tyler, what is he setting up for? What a maneuver! 1, 2, 3, no! 2 3/4, the Outlaw stays in this match. Here's a quick replay. What a maneuver by Tyler Vance and that innovative offense, nearly capturing him the win tonight. Unfortunately, that was just not enough to put the Outlaw down.
Was not.
Big gut punch by Wyatt. And wait a minute! 1, 2, 3, no! Tyler Vance gets to be Relentless champion a little while longer as he got the shoulder up on that. But out of nowhere, the quickness of the big man. And big chop. Back into the corner. Oh! Big right hand by Wyatt. Tyler Vance using the ropes to get back up to his feet. He baited Wyatt though. Big forearm. And a drop kick by Tyler Vance. Wait a minute, putting Wyatt on the top rope. This can't be good. Tyler Vance following. Wait a minute, Wyatt Smith has him in the fireman's carry. Oh my God!
Holy!
Look at that impact! Tyler Vance bounced off the ring, going for the pin. We may have a new champion. 2! And kick up by Tyler. Let's get a replay and watch the impact. Watch them both men bounce. Those are human bodies bouncing on wood. And here we go, and watch this. My God, that impact. Watch how close we were to having a new Relentless champion. Wyatt Smith couldn't believe it. And look at the blood dripping down his face. Both men struggling to get back up to their feet. On the ropes. Wait a minute! Stun gun and a neckbreaker combo. Big elbow by Wyatt Smith. And Tyler Vance fighting from underneath. Another forearm. And a discus clothesline. Going for the pin. 1, 2, and a kick out by Wyatt. Jack, who do you have winning this match here tonight?
I'm gonna go with Wyatt.
And why do you say that?
I just think he's got better skills.
Wait a minute, Tyler's going up on top. What is he setting up for? Swanton Bomb! It's caught with the knees by Wyatt Smith. You may be right, Jack, as Wyatt Smith is setting up for the double underhook pile driver, and he hits it. We're gonna have a new Relentless champion. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. No! How is he doing this? Take a look again. Double underhook pile driver. Dead center of the ring, dropping him on the dome piece. That referee is so close to hitting a 3 count. A millisecond longer, we'd be looking at a new Relentless champion as Wyatt Smith's still working on Tyler Vance. Tyler Vance fights out of it. Wait a minute! What a maneuver! Going for the pin! 1, 2, 3, he did it! He survived Wyatt Smith. And still, the SCA Relentless champion. What a match! What a way to open Relentless! We have much more to come after this. But look at that impact in slow-mo, the whiplash. Congratulations, Tyler Vance. Tyler Vance has had an impressive career in the very short amount of time he's been here. If this is the future is looking quite bright. This is possibly the first of many championship defenses made by Tyler Vance. You have to imagine everybody in the back has a target on this man. Everybody is gunning for the Relentless Championship.
What's up, bro? I need your help. We both have a notorious problem. You down?
Yeah, I got you. I'll talk to Tyler.
Thank you, I owe ya.
Do you smell what the hill is cooking?
What the hell?
What?
He's bald again. Didn't he learn anything from Full Circle?
I'm not too sure.
Either way, this time no ATV and no glass shattering. Right now we have the Croc. What do we have here? The Hill? I don't know what we have here, but Billy Hill has been undergoing a bit of a identity crisis here as of late. He's trying to be taken more seriously, and I guess he believes this is the way to do it, by coming out dressed as wrestling legends. Personally, I don't think this is the way to go, but he sure as shit does.
Is that a permanent tattoo? No way that is. That's gotta be one of the fake ones.
That's gotta be a fake one. He's got the Brahma Bull tattoo made famous by, you know who, a very bald Samoan. Very famous in the movie industry. I bet Billy Hill wishes his bank account looked like his.
I bet he does.
Billy Hill has requested more microphone time. Let's give him the floor.
Finally, Billy Hill has come back to SCA. The Hill says every single one of you jabronis have been waiting all night long for the most electrifying man in all of sports entertainment. The Hill knows you smell what the Hill is cooking. You people paid your hard-earned money just to chant the Hill's name. Go ahead. The Hill will wait.
Well, that's just embarrassing.
Yo, are you for real right now? When the Hill walks into this ring, ratings go up, ticket sales go up, and every candy ass in the locker room suddenly remembers their place. The Hill is the people's champion.
Oh my God! And here comes the catch point champion, Ethan Chatino. If I were Billy Hill, I'd run. He does not have a good track record against Ethan Chatino. Honestly, you can pinpoint the attitude change in Billy Hill. The Billy Hill getting a Superman punch by this man a few weeks ago on Relentless. Billy Hill was the first.
Brain damage. That might be why he's doing this.
Very possible. Speaking of brain damage, Ethan Chatino may have brain damage after Full Circle. Wait a minute! Knocks out Billy Hill! Thanks for coming!
Wheeler, you made your point at Full Circle. I get it. I embarrassed you. I injured you. And now you want to take my Catch Point Championship? Well, bring it on and let's do this right now. Come on, Wheeler. Let's do this already.
He's calling out Garrett Wheeler, who returned at Full Circle and laid out Ethan Chatino. He hit him over the head with a steel chair, and these two met at Pray for Peace 2025, and Ethan Chatino injured Garrett Wheeler in the match that he became the inaugural Catchpoint champion nearly a year ago, and Garrett Wheeler is pissed and he's here for revenge, but so is Chatino. Oh, this can get ugly quick, and it does! We need security out here! Any man brave enough to get between these two! Oh, Garrett Wheeler breaks out!
Surprised SCA actually did something for once. They're never where they're supposed to be.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, luckily they're here in time. Otherwise, this whole arena would be torn apart, and we'd all be casualties of war. But here comes the most innovative high flyer in SCA history, Wilson Raid, trying to regain some momentum after not being able to capture the Relentless Championship in the six-man ladder match. But tonight he has a big opponent against him, a newcomer looking to make his mark once again here in SCA. We're supposed to have an SCA Tag Team Championship match at Full Circle between Zestfest and Notorious. However, Notorious cut that match very quickly. Unable to compete, Zestfest were not able to compete for the Tag Team Championships. Therefore, Nazir Rajani made an executive decision and put on a substitute exhibition match in which Rude Boy Romero came out, but so did Adam Kendrick, making his debut in his hometown of Dallas, Texas, making his SCA debut and putting away Rude Boy Romero in quick fashion, now giving another opportunity here tonight to see what he's made of and maybe earn himself an SCA contract officially.
When he was looking at that match, he just might.
I hope he brings his hot as hell girlfriend.
I do too.
He did! She's here! I think the fans are only booing because they're jealous because their girlfriends look like they're made out of cottage cheese. This one looks like she's made out of freaking gold.
It does.
Straight from the heavens, she has been sent to us. A godsend. Thank you, Jacob Jordan, who we will see later tonight against Devin Black. But right now we have Adam Kendrick and his hot as hell girlfriend about to take on Wilson Raid. Is Adam Kendrick gonna be able to impress SCA officials in order to maintain and able to obtain a contract here in SCA full time? At least give her a contract.
Yeah.
Hell, dock my pay. Do if you dock Jack Appleseed's pay. I don't care.
Yes, I mean, as long as I get to see her.
This matchup is underway. And the bell has been rung.
Tearing each other down.
And Wilson Reed calling for some chain wrestling. And here we go. This match has already lasted longer than the Rude Boy Romero match at Full Circle. And quickly overpowering Little Rain. And he gets caught with a clothesline. Off the ropes and crushing him with his muscle mass. Oh, and here comes the aggressive side. Now just bashing the head of Wilson Reed. It's not looking too good for Wilson right now. And then snap suplex by Kendrick, going for the quick pin. One, and a quick 1 count by Wilson Reed. And now Kendrick is now stomping in Wilson Reed. This match has now gone by 3 of the Rude Boy Romero matches as he's going for another pin. What? Oh no, barely a 1 count. Not even. Some strikes by Adam Kendrick. Wilson's not be able to capitalize. The counter, wait a minute, stand corrected. And a sling blade, followed up by a drop kick by Wilson Reed. Double foot stomp. Double axe handle by Reed. Reed's back into this match. Kendrick is trying to earn a contract, and Wilson Reed possibly trying to earn a Relentless Championship match as he goes for a toe pain splat. Oh my god! We saw that in the match against Donovan Dyer. And Kendrick stalking Wilson Reed, and now it hits a super kick. Too many missed topes are not good for your health, Wilson, as Adam Kendrick is capitalizing on the back. Cover, 1, 2. And a kick out by Wilson Reed. Now stomping the back of the dome. Targeting the arm as a double boot stomp to the wrist and elbow of Wilson Reed. And a big frog splash gets caught by the knees. Wilson Reed, big overhand chop. Again, Irish whip. What the hell? The tilt-a-whirl DDT. Going for a quick pin. Hooks the leg. 1. And a kick out by Kendrick. This match has surpassed the Rude Boy Romero match by at least 10 times. Maybe more. And a big forearm by Adam Kendrick. And then going for a roll-up pin. 1. And only a 1 count. Adam Kendrick staying on Wilson Reed. And some elbows in the corner. Oh my god, I'm loving the view from right here, if you know what I mean. DDT! She's very observant. And so am I. I'm observant of her being observant. And wait a minute! Adam Kendrick! Going for the pump handle slam. And it is all over. 2, 3. And Kendrick. Was this enough to earn himself an SCA contract? Here it is again, the devastating pump handle slam that put away Rude Boy Romero at Full Circle. Was enough to put away Wilson Reed here tonight on Relentless. Did she do something different with her? I can't tell. She looks great. Cameraman understands the assignment. Zoom in! Zoom in, goddammit! Please! Oh. Yeah! Yeah! Either way, congratulations, Adam Kendrick. And welcome back to SCA.
Will Dingle, I have spent far too long trying to get rid of you. Every time I think Exordium is finished, every time I think I have finally crushed the last piece of that rotten little empire, you crawl back out of the darkness like the cockroach you are. Heavy is the crown was supposed to end it. Breaking Point was supposed to end it. Every beating, every ambush, every cheap shot was supposed to settle this, but somehow you are still standing. You built Exordium by convincing people they needed you. You convinced Drew Morrow and Damon Killens that following you made them stronger. You convinced yourself that numbers made you untouchable. But all you have ever done is hide behind other men and call it leadership. You never built a family, you built a shield. I left Exordium because I finally saw you for what you were. A coward who would sacrifice anyone around him before taking responsibility for his own failures. Then you dragged Timmy Tater into this. You attacked JD. You tried to make examples out of people who had nothing to do with your obsession with me. That ends now. No more attacks from behind. No more hiding backstage. No more dragging this out week after week because you are too stubborn to accept that your time is over. Will, bring Drew Morrow, bring Damon Killens, bring every dirty trick Exordium has left. I will bring Timmy Tater and JD Tater. 3 against 3. Exordium against Briggs and the Taters. One final match. When that bell rings, we do not stop until one team is left standing. No excuses, no second chances, no rematches. You wanted a war, Will? Now you are getting the last battle. One last time. No more. We end this once and for all.
Mason Briggs laying down the challenge to Exordium in a 6-man tag between Mason Briggs and the Tater Cousins versus Exordium at Pray for Peace. But right now we have Devin Black making his SCA return, and he's taking on the wrestling god, Jacob Jordan. Devin Black, this is a big opportunity for him, taking on the longest reigning SCA champion of all time, the wrestling god, coming off a huge win over Cutter, in which Cutter undergone a transformation, so to speak. I don't quite know what we saw at Full Circle. However, I know what we're going to see tonight, and it's going to be a wrestling clinic between the wrestling god and Devin Black. Very similar in skill, but Devin Black is very young in his career, especially here at SCA. He was a standout in the Catch Point tournament last year, now making his return to SCA on Relentless. Any thoughts on Devin Black, Jack?
I mean, he's pretty good. Pretty good wrestler.
He's got his work cut out for him tonight, though. He's going to put his skills to the test against the wrestling god Jacob Jordan, who you know is not in this match 100% mentally or physically after that grueling no disqualification match he had with Cutter at Full Circle not too long ago.
That was quite that match.
And he's gracing us with his presence here tonight, the wrestling god Jacob Jordan. And you can tell he's not fully into this. He won the match, but he was attacked again by Cutter. And you know that's going to be eating away at him tonight. Especially the demonic transformation Cutter underwent just moments after losing to Jacob Jordan. Jacob Jordan's been very distant since Full Circle, unable to get a hold of. Jacob Jordan is ready for his match tonight against Devin Black, it looks like, as the fans are getting him motivated. Jacob Jordan's just doing business as usual. This is all muscle memory for him. He loves the audience and the fans' approval, their energy. He's absorbing it.
The audience loves him.
The believer, so to speak. And as we'll see if we're going to be a believer in Devin Black here tonight as he takes on the wrestling god Jacob Jordan. This matchup is underway. You can see a very overexcited Devin Black is happy to get the opportunity here. Collar and elbow tie-up. And Devin Black gets the better half of that exchange. Oh! He was taunting Jacob Jordan, gets caught with a drop kick. Twice to the back of the head. Oh my god, the whiplash. Super kick. Wait a minute. Devil's reflection. The Devil's reflection. He's going for the pin. This could be it. 1, 2, 3. He did it. That was quick.
Wow. That was quick.
Jacob Jordan was here on a mission. He was not here to play around. He's not his usual self after Full Circle. Ending this match very quickly. Well, thanks for coming.
After what you saw?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's going through the mind of Jacob Jordan, but I mean, Godspeed. Jacob Jordan trying to move on from the demon known as Cutter.
There comes a moment in every man's life where victory stops meaning anything. You stop counting wins. You stop chasing championships. You stop listening to people tell you who you are, because you already know. Tonight was another victory. Devin Black stood before me with hope in his heart, and he left with certainty. The certainty that there is a difference between competing and standing in the presence of greatness. And once, that would have been enough for me. I would have stood here, held my hand high, and reminded every single one of you that your wrestling god remains undefeated in purpose. But purpose changes. At Full Circle, I defeated Cutter. I kept my promise. I looked evil in the eyes, and I pinned it to this canvas. 1, 2, 3. That should have been the end. Instead, it became the beginning. I've replayed that night over and over again. Not because I doubt myself. I have never doubted myself. I replay it because I cannot understand what happened after that bell. The man lying at my feet was no longer a man. I watched hatred consume flesh. I watched madness become identity. I watched something that no longer wished to be human. Call it delusion. Call it insanity. Call it performance. Call it whatever helps you sleep at night. I know what I saw. Cutter has surrendered himself to darkness so completely that there is nothing left inside him worth saving. You see paint. I see corruption. You see theatrics. I see obsession. You see a man pretending to be a demon. I see a man praying every single day that he becomes one. And eventually, if you kneel before darkness long enough, darkness kneels back. I have spent years calling myself the wrestling god. Some of you believed it was ego. Some of you believed it was narcissism. Some of you laughed. You misunderstood. A god is not measured by power. A god is measured by responsibility. Power without purpose is vanity. Power used to protect is destiny. This is no longer about proving I can beat Cutter. I already have. This is about making certain no one else ever has to face what he has become. There are moments when history quietly chooses one man to carry a burden no one else is willing to bear. This is mine, Cutter. At Pray for Peace, I want an Inferno match. Not because fire entertains me, because fire purifies. You chose to become a symbol of hell. Then I will become the hand that returns you to it. Not with hatred, not with vengeance, with conviction. Because some things cannot be rehabilitated. Some things must perish.
Jacob!
Chuck! It's good to see you standing again.
Standing, maybe. Living. Some days are better than others. Jacob, I listened to every word you said. I know you believe every single one of them. That's what scares me, because I've heard that certainty before. I've seen what it costs.
Speak freely. You've earned that much.
Look at me, Jacob. Really look at me. One eye's gone. The other barely sees. My face, my career, my confidence. He took all of it. Every morning I wake up and Cutter is the first thing I think about. Not because I want to, because I don't have a choice. And Jacob, that was before Full Circle, before whatever he is now. I know what it's like to believe you can save everyone. I spent years trying. As general manager, I thought every problem had an answer. Every person could be reached. Every situation could be fixed. Then Cutter happened. He broke more than my body. He broke the man I thought I was. I'm begging you, don't let him do the same to you.
Chuck, pain has made you honest, but it has also made you afraid. I don't judge you for that. Fear is a faithful companion to suffering, but fear cannot be allowed to make decisions. You see a monster that cannot be stopped because you survived him? I see a monster that must be stopped because I survived him. There is a difference.
Then walk away while you still can. You've already beat him. Nobody will think less of you. You don't have to carry this. You don't have to be the one. Please, just let this end.
Walk away from evil. That's what everyone else has done. That's why it grew. That's why it evolved. That's why it stands here now wearing the face of a demon. No, Chuck. Somebody has to stand between darkness and everyone else.
You're talking like you're invincible. You're not. You're flesh and blood, just like I was, just like everyone else.
No, I'm talking like someone who finally understands why he was placed here. The wrestling god was never a nickname. It was never arrogance. It was responsibility. Titles fade. Legacies fade. Even men fade. Purpose does not. Cutter, if there is even the smallest fragment of the man you used to be, then I hope you hear this. Because at Pray for Peace, I am not coming to punish you. I am coming to release this world from you. And if the flames must consume one of us before the night is over, then let history remember that when hell came calling, someone answered.
I hope God goes with you.
He already has. And you're looking at him right now?
I warned all of you when I got here to SCA. I'm not here chasing titles. I did enough of that around the world. I came here for one reason, and that is to collect careers. I am the shark at the poker table. I took your jack, Rolando. I took your ace, Graves. And tonight, I collect my king. I'm only a few short hands away from a flush, and everybody in this company needs to know they are in line. As long as I am the enforcer of Notorious, everybody needs to be ready.
It is now time for the Relentless main event, in which we have King Preston taking on the Notorious Enforcer Lee Anderson in the main event. And it looks like P has brought some backup to help him take on his notorious problem in the shape and form of Lee Anderson. And he's finally donning the crown as his rightful place as King of SCA. And we saw earlier tonight him and Gunner get into a heated argument And the confrontation ending with Gunner hitting King P with a checkmate. So you gotta be asking yourself, is King P 100% after eating a checkmate earlier tonight? At least he has backup in the form of Zestfest, the former SCA Tag Team Champions, who also have their own personal beef against Notorious.
That crown looks really good on him, not gonna lie.
It does fit him.
Sure does.
And this might be a message directly to Gunner, Prince P's opponent, or excuse me, King P's opponent at Pray for Peace for the World Championship. Very excited to see King P get his opportunity at the championship against the tyrant Jordan Gunner. King P already has one crown. Is he going to be able to win another? We will find out in a few weeks at Pray for Peace. But tonight, King Preston has to focus on Lee Anderson, one of the most dangerous members of the SCA roster, and especially the most dangerous member of Notorious, as he has not one but two bodies under his belt that he put on the shelf single-handedly. Johnny Rolando and Casey Graves. We heard from Lee Anderson just before this that he's wanting to add a king to his royal flush, to his deck of cards. He wants to injure a king tonight, and he has the opportunity to do so. You got to think, if Lee Anderson's able to put away King Preston, what happens to our main event of Pray for Peace? And you see you have Notorious side by side with Lee Anderson here tonight, and they're SCA Tag Team Champions.
They don't deserve that title.
No, they do not. We were robbed of a championship opportunity at Full Circle. However, it has been made official that Drew Larson and Alex Justice will defend the SCA Tag Team Championships in a tornado tag elimination at Pray for Peace. Can very well be Zestfest, the last chance of becoming SCA World Tag Team Champions, but we will find that out at Pray for Peace, as we have Lee Anderson taking on King Preston in the Relentless main event. Lee Anderson has been on a roll as of late in terms of winning matches, but injuring people. He had a great match at Breaking Point against Johnny Rolando. Did not come out victorious at Heavy as the Crown. However, he did injure Johnny Rolando, and these two are squaring off with the fisticuffs. And Lee Anderson, obviously the bigger of the two, putting in the work on King P. Wait a minute, and a big exploder! Senton by the big man. Going for the pin, hooks the leg. This could be over quick, and only a 1 count. This match is purely strategically placed by Gunner in order to weaken King Preston before the championship match at Pray for Peace. And wait a minute, impressive with a big forearm to the jaw of Lee Anderson and a drop kick, taking the big man down. And a double foot stomp by King Preston. And a double axe handle. Oh, and here comes the Notorious. Gotta understand, this was prone to happen. And a big axe handle taking King Preston down. And again, Lee Anderson already putting in the work, wearing down his opponent here tonight. Again, trying to inflict as much punishment on the King as possible as he slams his face right into the mat. And now he's arguing with Zestfest, the sassy little bastards. Wait a minute, King Preston's back up. Karma! Fight fire with fire. Going for the pin, 1. And a 1 count after eating a super kick to the back of the head. Misses the forearm, gets caught with the Anderson special spine buster. Going for the pin. 1, 2. No, and a kick out by King Preston. Let's get a quick replay of that amazingly done spine buster. Take a look at that. Slammed with authority right in the faces of Zestfest, who are unable to do anything at that moment but to sit there and watch. King Preston and Sensational E, who's at ringside, go way back. They are childhood friends themselves and King Kai. And wait a minute. Using the ropes, takes down Lee Anderson. And wait a minute. Preston going up on top. What's he going for? Double knee drops and oh my god, misses! And Lee Anderson now taking full advantage with the mounted punches. Now he's going for that knee strike. Oh my god! 1, 2, no!
Good job.
And a snapmare! And in big dive, knocking down Drew Larson, he goes after Justice. Payback for the last Relentless. Wait a minute, red right hand by Anderson. Going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Lee Anderson has put away Gunner's opponent for Praying for Peace. Big drop kick, but look, King Preston immediately goes after Larson after he threw in a kendo stick, maybe to trip him up or distract him, but in a way it worked but didn't. It was able to put away by Lee Anderson with the red right hand. Notorious can't keep getting away with this. Wait a minute! We have a brawl! Oh, we'll see this match at Pray for Peace and a tornado tag elimination. And Tyler Sparks just cleaned house. Zetsfest are on top here tonight. Wait a minute. Oh my god! A red right hand by Lee Anderson. Oh my god! Big drop kick by King Preston, knocking out Lee Anderson, possibly concussing him. And wait a minute, going for just the tap. King Preston has spit in the face of the toys and no, the numbers game. Wait a minute. Red right hand again. Now Lee Anderson directing traffic. They're fulfilling Gunner's plan to get a steel chair. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. It's King Kai. It's King Kai. He's back. What is he doing here? Kai just saved King Preston. Kai, these two were long-term rivals. He just saved Preston. He's offering the hand. Preston doesn't know what to do right now. And very quickly gets out of the ring. You never know what Kai is thinking or what he's planning, but he did just save Preston. These two men go way back. Preston stripping Kai of the crown. But Kai came to the rescue. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching, and we will see you at Pray for Peace.
Jacob, you want to send me back. Home is such a funny word. You say hell like it's somewhere beneath us. It's not. It's much, much closer. I can smell it on you. Every time you say my name, your heart beats just a little faster. I hear it. Thump, thump, thump. You're afraid you'll open that fire. And something else will crawl out with me. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're wrong. Does it matter? Because if those flames swallow me, I'll just reach up, take your hand, and pull. You kick. You'll scream. You'll pray. I wonder, do gods scream? We'll find out together. Because if I go back to hell, you're coming with me. And when it's over, they won't remember the wrestling god. They'll remember the sound you made when you realized there was never a way out.
Preston. No. Preston. I'm sorry.
Rot in hell, you dirty bitch!
Oh, what's wrong with you, man? You got a strong jaw, I'll give you that. But you got no brains. When you decided to come back, you thought the best idea was to stick your nose in my business? Notorious business. Not smart, man. Look, I don't know you, but I know of you. And to be honest, all you were was a title. The King. King Kai. You and your ugly dollar store crown. But I get it. You got a little bit of anger to you, so you needed to come back. But where you messed up, you cost me a career. See, that's what I do. I collect careers. And now, I want to collect yours. P might have took your crown, but I'm taking your legacy, your bones, your soul, and your career. Pray for peace. You and me. Your Highness.
There's no money, there's no possessions, only obsession. I don't need that. Take my money, take my obsession.